For your custom name logo Illustrator file, go to New File, click on Letter, make sure that it is in landscape mode, leave everything else alone. Landscape is this one. You're going to place your drawing that you did in Procreate or whatever. File, Place. Your drawing may be in your Downloads folder, it could be on the desktop, wherever that you found it, or wherever you downloaded it to. So stretch out picture, make it fit. You want to embed it so it doesn't go away, and you want to lock that layer. Using that layer, you're going to first practice using the pen tool to draw out your name before you draw out your custom name logos. You will have 3. I only did 1, but you will have 3. So for my name, I'm going to start out with the segment tool, line segment tool, excuse me, which right now it's on black and white. Make sure that the fill is off and that the stroke is black. So I'm going to draw that by holding Shift to make it nice and straight. I'm going to draw the other way to make it nice and straight. I'm going to go to the ellipse tool. I'm going to hold Shift and Alt so that I get a nice inside circle. I kind of know where I'm going to go with it, so I'm sort of just kind of putting it where I want it. I'm going to use the pen tool to add points, and then use the delete button on the keyboard to delete the extra anchor points. Pen tool only works by making shapes with anchor points, but it can also modify shapes. So using the pen tool, see how it goes to plus. So I'm going to go find a good spot. I'm going to go plus to add a point to it. I'm going to go plus over here to add a point. Back to direct selection tool. Select this anchor point, hit delete on the keyboard, delete on the keyboard, delete on the keyboard. So I'm going to move this segment where I want it. Next one, my A, I'm going to use the line segment tool. Draw those about the same way. Cross over. For the C, I'm going to use the ellipse tool again. Move it about the right spot, and then I'm going to use the pen tool again to add some anchor points right here and right here so that I can delete that middle one so my C is broken where it's supposed to be. O is pretty easy. It's just a big oval. That's probably the best one for easiness. For the B, for the back of the B, I'm going to use the line segment tool. Hold Shift so it's nice and straight. For the other parts, I'm actually going to use the pen tool. Click once to start. You can see the line forming behind the pen tool. I'm going to click and hold to drag out so I get that curve. Release. I'm still attached to it. So then I'm going to make another point over here. Then I'm still attached to it, so I'm going to come over here, click and hold so I get that curve and those handles. And then I'm going to come over here and click again. Then I'm going to hit Escape on the keyboard so that it releases. Use the handles with the direct selection tool to make any kind of adjustments. Use the selection tool to stretch out. Do anything I need to do to make the B fit better with what's there. And then there is my name all drawn out in Shapes and Lines in Illustrator. I'm going to do File, Save As, name it Pemberton CN Illustrator. Ooh, make sure I spell it right. Make sure it's an Adobe Illustrator file, and then hit save. Hit OK.